Hello, everybody. Welcome to Undressing The
The
Witcher.
Witcher.
The Witcher, that's right. We're undressing episode 6 of The Witcher this week. And we're so excited to be here. Me and my friendo, Tommy Luicious Link.
Catherine, Felicia, ubiquitous,
Ubiquitous. I
Targaryen,
love that.
Targaryen Day. Felicia, I ran into you at a cafe, at Blue Daisy Cafe.
I saw your +1 and I was like, I think I know that guy. And I was with my kid. We were going to a birthday party at the Cat Cafe right nearby. And it was such a delight because I don't know about you, but I don't go out a lot. I don't run into people I know just randomly and spontaneously. And usually I'm resentful that people have lives outside of my own purview, but I was excited to see you.
I think I feel like of all of my friends, I run into you the most, which must mean we have similar interests and flight paths. Not flight paths, but like
Patterns of behavior. Yes.
yeah.
I mean, we both like the same things. You just go out at night and I don't.
Oh, that's kind of coming to a close. Okay, sorry, there's banging. Saslama, Nanela, Kaslama.
I heard that you're having construction done at your place.
We're getting a roof put on our building.
Wow.
They didn't have the right permits. They blocked the street with a giant crane the other day. And the crane was like hovering and shaking over people's cars because you're supposed to like make sure there's no parking and move the cars, so nobody's parked there.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. And then they took the whole roof off to get ready for the new one. And they put up that plastic paper stuff that goes underneath the shingles. And then they stopped work because they didn't have the right permits. And then it rained yesterday. So now that they're putting it back on, I'm sure we're just trapping in moisture and black mold.
Yeah, it's true because we so rarely have any moisture here that any presence of moisture is going to just be excited to grow because it's like finally we can poison people.
I pulled a plastic bin of leather boots that were in my closet, pulled them out the other day, covered in mold.
In your closet?
Yeah, nothing else in the closet. And I was like, why just these boots? Apparently leather has some moisture in it because it's skin. Ew.
Were they in plastic?
No, it was like a plastic, one of those like clear plastic bins from Home Depot with the lid that goes.
Oh yeah,
like
what?
That sort of closes. But because there was no air circulation, I guess there was a little bit of moisture.
Do you have to throw them out? Can you clean them off? Will you die if you put them on your feet? You can't. You have too many foot issues. You cannot introduce mold. Really subpar feet.
I think I'm going to soak them. Hit me up with some thoughts if you're a cobbler out there. I think from what I can tell, I can soak them in vinegar or alcohol, like equal parts alcohol, like rubbing alcohol and water, or water and vinegar. We'll see. I'm going to try and rescue it. They're out in the garage right now. But wait, I got to get back to the cat cafe.
You can't go because you're severely allergic, right? To cats?
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to start doing my allergy shots. And he said within 2 to 3 years, could get a cat.
That's kind of exciting because cats have dignity. They're easy to leave behind.
Except for, aren't you in a fight with yours?
My cat sucks. I would love to give you my cat. But I wouldn't inflict that on you. He's a real a-hole. He's an incel.
Lucy, do you want a cat? No. She says no.
Lucy's so cute.
Lucy, are you interested in having a cat friend?
Lucy does not like this banging. She's startled.
No, she's not enjoying the banging. For those just listening, that was a visual. We had a visual of dog on camera.
Hand over to the cutest white-haired dog.
So the cat cafe, how are the children there?
The children were great. The cats literally were like, we're sleepy. I don't know if they drugged them or just cats, I think, are just generally sleepy. So they kind of a couple of them woke up and played with some toys. But in general, we just watched cats sleep.
And is the goal at a cat cafe to sort of pet them?
I think so. I think it's just interacting with the cats. There's a lot of toys around. You could have a drink while you play with the cats. When you went to Japan, did you do any animal
Yeah.
cafes? 'Cause I know that they are not ethical, some of them, but I really wanna go to the capybara cafe, so I'm hoping
Oh
that
my
one is
God, we
like
just were talking about Capybara Cafe. I want to go so bad. We went to the Mini Pig Cafe.
that's the other one I thought, like, these pigs are probably fine. I know the owl and there are a couple others that are just not
We
okay to
did,
keep
we've
animals
done
in
the
there, they drug
Hedgehog
them.
Cafe as well. The Mini Pig Cafe. Oh, we're gonna have a bark. The Mini Pig Cafe. The lady said like they're intended to be pets, so it's not like they're.
Mini pigs are supposed to be pets, yes. You're not taking a wild animal and putting them in an environment that's they have to be drugged to tolerate. Like the otter cafe and the owl cafe, I hear that's just not okay. I mean, let's be honest, there's
Yeah.
a ethical situation where we treat animals well, but at least
Um,
yes.
we did the Hedgehog Cafe, which was very sweet. They don't do much, and I think you can adopt them. Um,
I don't think it's
what's
legal
the?
for us to take a hedgehog back from Japan
Oh
to
yeah, that wouldn't
LA.
work. But then what about? Oh, what's the one? The big fluffy white dogs? Not a Shiba Inu, but
Pomeranian?
no, they're like the big white fluffy,
Oh,
kind of like a chat.
Akitas?
Yeah, the Akita cafes are
Oh.
interesting in Harajuku. I noticed like they were walking them, like they walk them for potty breaks. You can also rent a dog to take for a walk in Japan, and I think they're.
Is that emotionally
Mm,
okay for dogs? Or are they just like, "Anybody who walks me is fine." Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it just goes to show you how trusting and responsible society is in Japan. Because if that was in America, who knows where that dog would run off to? We can't be.
Sure.
We're not responsible enough for that.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, I mean, in Japan, two-year-olds can go just by themselves on the subway,
I love
so, I
that
mean, a
TV
dog could
show. I
probably
love
just
that show. Do you ever watch that?
I have not watched it yet, but I know
What's
that
it
I would just
called?
wanna move. What is
Aaron?
it called? I
It's
don't
called
know, it
like
what
toddlers
is
run their first errand.
yeah, or something like that. I need to watch it, but that's why
It's
I
very
wanna move
soothing.
abroad. I've always wanted to move abroad. So my kid I went because I went to Copenhagen, like, probably 5 years ago, and they're just, like, seven-year-olds in pairs just on the subway by themselves, and they're just like there's no reason to be worried, and they're just, like,
That
living their lives.
Copenhagen subway, pristine.
Pristine, you guys.
And also, can you? I just could not get over the bikes with those like large
Oh, yeah.
wooden boxes on the front of them, and like a whole family, like the mom would be
In
riding the
there.
bike, and then
Yeah,
they're
their
like
bike, yeah.
the
17
husband,
children in there.
kid, or the partner, and the two kids are like shoved in these boxes. It's so fun.
It's just so cute. These people are all happy, except they don't look like it when you're a stranger. They're kind of they're definitely more of a cold it's a cold culture until you get to know them, and then they're, like, the nicest people ever. But, like, they certainly are like, "Let's all stay in our lane. Why don't we?" And
Do
I
we have
like
any?
that.
Do we have any Danish friends? Or Danes? Danes are kind of like
I notice
sort of
all
no
of I've been
nonsense, right?
yeah, I've never been to Finland, but I've been to Scandinavia, I've been to Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, and I would say on
Okay,
the cold factor, it kinda goes the opposite, like, Norwegians seem like the most gregarious, then Swedes, then this is all my superficial
okay,
BS observation as just a tourist. The Copenhagen felt like the fanciest, it went from, like, most least formal to formal,
okay,
and the Danes were the most formal, it seemed. But
okay.
I don't
I think
mind
it's
that.
that's, and then the closer you get down to Germany, and then Germans are very formal and
Yeah, so I think it's the yeah, which I'm
a
not
little bit
into. I
stuffy.
mean, well,
Yeah,
Germans, I would not wanna live in Germany. I don't know. I'm going to Belgium and the Netherlands, and I'm very excited because you get just the best of it feels like you're getting the best
France
of the
and
Germanic
Germany.
stuff and
Yeah,
France, and they're just kinda, like, smashed
yeah.
together. I'm sure everybody from those countries hates me now that I just said that.
I took a one night trip on the Eurostar to to Belgium, and I loved it. It was great.
It's the great underappreciated country. I was in Ghent a couple years ago for a different
Oh,
convention, and
oh.
I was in love with it. That's a
Yeah, I just went to
wonderful
Brussels,
city.
but I want to go to Ghent. That's so
And
fun.
Bruges is probably the prettiest
Mhm,
place I've ever been. And
mhm.
nobody talks about Belgium, but they have, again, the best of all worlds. And they're just kind of like, they're not showy, but they got it all. They're like, we don't need to show it. We got it.
One of my favorite crime dramas is a Belgian show called Coppers or Rough Justice, depending on where you.
What's it about?
Highly recommend. It's this sort of like bisexual lady cop solving
Ooh.
murders, but then there's like an overall arcing murder that sort of involves her that goes across the whole series.
Ooh.
Anyway,
One of my favorites, I think is it Norway or Sweden? It's a Viking who gets reborn in the body
I
of a
love that
lady.
show. Should
That
we should
show,
undress that show.
we should undress it. I think we talked about this. That's how I
Yeah,
discovered it.
yeah.
You might have told
Did
me
I
to watch it,
finish
and then
it?
I got
Did I
obsessed with it.
finish it?
I don't think I finished it. We can do
He
that.
that guy from that show's on another show that I watch because he's Norwegian. He had like a silver fox, right? He had like
Oh,
silver
yeah.
hair.
Oh, yeah.
Is that him?
There's some very hot people on there.
He's on this Swedish show called Sondheim Murders, and it's basically Murder She Wrote, and he plays like her
Did you
love
know they're
interest
redoing Murder, She Wrote as a
with Jamie
movie
Lee
with
Curtis.
Jamie Lee
Yeah,
Curtis?
yeah.
I feel like that could be really good.
I'm interested.
Listen, Jamie Lee Curtis can do no wrong to me. She's just like, it's gonna be great.
I need the bicycle music. Hopefully
Yeah.
there's a nod
Hopefully
to it.
keep some whimsy, because Jamie Lee Curtis is good at stabbing people too. She's like Sigourney Weaver adjacent, but also folksy. She could do it all.
Oh,
She could do it all. I know, goddess, right?
yeah.
I was in a car with her in a convention, and it was like an
Oh,
aliens thing, and I was just like, "Humana, humana, humana." It was not
did
I
you
did
chat
not
with
part
her?
No, I chatted with somebody else, but all I wanted to do was talk to her, and it was the magnetism was too much. Like, she was overpowering in how powerful she was. Also very tall, exceptionally tall.
Wow.
Yeah, good story,
What's it
Felicia.
be like to be magnetic and people just want to be in your presence and talk to you?
Well, as an introvert, I don't need that. What have you been doing lately since our last Undressing, which was just a few weeks ago, you guys? We're getting better. Get a cookie.
Where was that when we recorded when I was in London?
You're back.
I'm back. What else? I don't know. My album is topping the charts, you guys.
You guys, it is
No, it's
so
not.
good.
It's not.
Every time I see some of your TikToks, I'm just delighted, and then I go to Spotify and play it.
Oh, thanks. How's your book doing? Is it topping the charts?
Again, it's fine. It was very popular the first week or so, and then everything just disappears into the netherscape of the pit of despair. But I'm hoping with the Odyssey coming out, more people will discover it. I did a video. If you guys know this video, I put on a bunch of fake hair and a headdress, and I dressed like a goddess, and I tried to really play it up, and it got a lot of plays. I tried to boost it on TikTok, and they made me replace the volume, and they just replaced all the volume. So I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out how to cancel and take down a video that I placed ads against on TikTok. They wouldn't let me do it. So I had to do 3 different YouTube tutorials to just take this video off. I'm going to put it on again tomorrow, but you can see it on Instagram. I'm very proud of it.
Oh, because it was an ad and you couldn't remove
It was an ad, so they won't let you delete an ad thing. You have to take the ad off, but there was no apparent way to do that. I had to log into a whole nother. It was a nightmare.
Is it just on? I didn't see. Is it only on TikTok or is it on Instagram?
It's on. No, it's not in TikTok right now because I got to re-upload it. But it's on Instagram. I learned how to do a green screen. It's on.
Which one is it?
It's the one with it's the pinned one.
Oh, it's the pinned one. Oh, this looks good. Look at your hair.
I know, it's fake. And I learned how to do a green screen, Tommy. I put a green screen behind me and I filmed it. And then I accidentally didn't realize that Windows had updated my computer and my mic was not hooked up. So I went into the house, I got undressed, I came back, I realized it was MOS. I had to ADR all of it.
Wait, let me hear.
That video is all ADR.
BC. It's a hero's journey.
So you lip sync the whole thing? I love it. I love it.
Because I was not about to put all that hair back in.
Oh, fake hair.
But it's amazing what hair does. I think I should just get fake hair, Tommy. No wonder these girls have fake hair. You just look more expensive and pretty.
Hey, okay, now that I'm looking at your Instagram feed, please tell me about meeting number 2 and you were on a TNG podcast.
Well, they have a podcast called Dropping Names. Brent and Frakesy, and you can watch it
just
anywhere
looking
and
at
listen to
them.
it anywhere. It's a
Oh.
great podcast. They are so, and it's produced beautifully. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And what was like? Had you met them before?
Oh yeah, I know. Jonathan Frakes directed me in The Librarians, and I've just known him forever. And then Brent Spiner actually guested in the Guild many years ago, but I'd never really
Wow.
hung out with him. And I got to hang out with these guys this whole weekend when we went to Missouri together. And I had just coincidentally done their podcast the week before. So like, I feel like we're best friends, but that's always in my mind. They're so lovely.
Wow. I watched most of the original of TNG. That was my,
Who was your
because my
crush?
parents
Because
were kind of Trekkies.
Mhm,
And so
mhm.
that just was, we watched that every Friday,
week.
like even in high school when I should have been going out to party and
No.
be socializing.
No.
We were watching TNG at home.
Who did you
Who
have a
was my
crush on? Because
crush?
I had a crush on Picard. So when I met Picard in person, I literally fell apart. But Frakesy, you know, I mean, I'm a fan of all of them. But now I know them all, and I'm
I
still a
did
fan.
this-
That's weird.
I did this a comedy show where you had to like write something about your first crush, and there's something that you like. It's called "Don't Tell My Mother" or something. Anyway, I told the story of like sexual awakening from Captain Picard.
Wow.
Because like you're like, why I shouldn't be into this ancient man. And when I say ancient,
he was
probably
in his 40s.
my age. He's probably younger than I am right now.
It's true. We
But,
are
like-
the age. Wait, how old was? I'm gonna put this up.
Oh my God.
How old?
But I just
was,
like I could not. As a kid, you just thought like, wow, he's bald. He must-
46 years old.
Oh!
Tommy!
I thought he was like a grandfather
No, he was our age.
in my mind.
No, he
I mean,
turned
obviously I know
47
now.
shortly before the show's premiere. No, he was okay. Patrick Stewart was 47, but Jean-Luc Picard was stated to be 59 years old at the start of the series.
Wait, what? Say that again?
So
he was 46 playing 59?
Yeah.
Why would he be playing 59? That is great.
I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, look at him when let's look at the picture.
I love that he's just like, you know what? I'm playing up. The rest of
Yeah.
the rest of you all trying to be older to play younger. I'm going up.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't look that old. He just was bald and had gray hair, but he was bald. Was he just bald? Let me just
He had a
see
little
this.
bit of like on the side.
On the
silver
sides,
hair.
it was gray. So he went bald. And can you imagine as an actor going bald and having gray hair so young? He probably thought, I'm never going to get a TV role. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen.
Also, I thought Steve Martin was ancient because he had silver hair.
I know. It makes you look older because
But
you know,
that's
it
just
is what it is.
But you know, to adults, they knew he wasn't. Just to kids, you see
God, he
gray
was
hair.
hot. I'm sorry. Just looking at him right now, he's so hot.
He's so hot. He still got it.
Oh, he's still got it. But back then, I mean, just looking at the picture of him from back then.
If he knocked on
Hottie.
my door right now,
I'd
be like, "Come in, sir. Have a glass of lemonade. Take your shoes off. Let me massage your feet. Unzip that quarter zip sweater.
Wow.
Cool yourself off. And
Wow.
let me make you a sweet treat. Do you like, how about an affogato after your lemonade? No?
Why are you Italian? You're like
fiber bar?
you're living a dream on like an Italian street with this guy. No West Hollywood apartment. It is.
Oh, God, I love him so much.
He is.
But also, I love the
legend.
two that you did the podcast with. They are just.
Oh.
I did also. I think my second place was number 2.
For sure. I didn't want to ever tell that to him because I'm interacting with him. You know, the thing about it, I love Will Wheaton. I've worked with him for years. Known him almost as long as you, Tommy. I never had a crush on him. I just wanted to be near him. And I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be around Wesley.
Oh, I didn't have a crush because I was like, oh, I should be doing that. I want to do that. I was
You were
angry
jealous.
and jealous. And like,
Makes sense.
maybe I guess we're close to the same age, but like
Mhm.
I live just far enough away from Los Angeles that my parents are like, we're not going to drive you to auditions. Go do some theater.
It was better for you. He went through a lot as a kid actor, and it made me
Yeah.
very happy to never send my kid to the industry. But
yeah, no, traumatizing.
ugh.
Also, Kirsten posted the video, but before she did that, she texted me and she was like, I fell and hurt my knee or something at a barbecue at Will Whedon's.
What?
And then
What?
Dr. Beverly, there's a shot of Beverly Crusher. She's like, look who tended to my wound. And what's her name? McFadden? Gates McFadden?
Gates McFadden, who is a goddess,
was tending to her lump on her knee.
Oh, I hate the
And
fact
I'm like,
that I wasn't there.
Was she also a doctor in real life? What's happening?
She's one of those people. I've only met her at conventions, but it feels like she could do anything. She's like, oh yeah, I could do that. And I would be like, great.
Oh
you know
yeah,
how
I'm
to
a
repair the
choreographer.
elevator? Yeah,
Dancers.
choreographer.
Oh, you want me to be an actor? I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the most beautiful woman in the room at all times. Great.
Yeah. Do you want a patisserie? I can make it in 5 minutes.
To me, patisserie.
Just one patisserie.
And Deanna Troy. I just was like,
oh yeah. Do you know what the problem is though? Here's the thing about sci-fi and girls. I always had a complex that I would never have enough hair to be on TV because Princess Leia's buns and Deanna Troy's hair. And by the way, those weren't their hair. Those were wigs.
That was so much fake hair.
But as a child, you don't know that. Even as an adult, you don't realize. That's what I'm saying. Did you see that video of me? Fake hair is where it's at. We just need to put fake hair on our head, Tommy, and we'll work tomorrow. I just don't know. I've never had permanent. I could clip in some pieces, but I just don't know if I could sleep on fake hair. And then I'd be like, I have to maintain it. And my God, that would be work and money. So it's like,
Sometimes, okay, does the good fake hair, does it always still have like a little bit of a weird sort of wet sheep smell from the chemicals that they...
Probably, right? I can't imagine just sleeping on it like that. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't feel it different from the clip-ins if you got it like sewn in or
they sewn in. Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm sure I get used to it. I'm just such a bad sleeper that any excuse to prevent me from spending money is a good excuse.
But also the scalp pain. I wear a hat for more than 2 hours and I'm like, my head hurts I've got
That's what I worry about. Do you know, every time I eat wheat, I know it's weird, but my scalp gets inflamed. And I'm like, should I not eat wheat? Because then is this making my hair thinner? What do you think? Is that just
that definitely sounds like a gluten situation.
I know, Tommy, I know. But if you are gluten-free, which I should be, I know I should, but I'm not, go to Truman's Bakery. It used to be Faux Nuts, and they have the best blueberry crumb cake thingy I've ever had in my life. So
I tried it. My place is near there, and I thought of you as soon as I went in. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And what did we try? I think we had the coffee cake, which was
really good. Coffee cake.
And there was something else we tried. But now I kind of want to go back and try the bagels. And something else. And they still do have some faux nuts.
They still have some of the faux nuts, which are delicious. There's nothing better than the lemon and the pumpkin, but those are seasonal.
But you know what? I've rediscovered that does have gluten is bagels. Like real bagels.
But they're so fattening. I mean, not fattening, but they're just... It's a carb load that goes right to my butt. I will gain 2 pounds overnight. 2 pounds overnight. My body is like, sucks it in. And then my scalp gets inflamed. And then my neck starts to get sort of like, you're right. I really definitely have a gluten intolerance. So
yeah, this sounds like autoimmune. Because what is it when you have a gluten allergy? It's not like an allergy like achoo. It's like...
It's a sensitivity. Yeah. I don't have celiac. I did have a test for that. But celiac is like a genetic condition where you can't tolerate it. But I definitely have an intolerance.
Ailments!
Ailments!
But I did go recently to Pop's Bagels on...
Are those the best ones?
Fairfax.
Wait.
By next to Commissary Coffee. I don't know if they're... I refuse, as we've discussed, I refuse to... So when I met you at the cafe, I was like, I went and made that video about not waiting in the line across the street at Community
No.
Goods for
No.
sliders and a vanilla latte because the Beavers went there. You don't need to.
No,
You
but
just go
listen,
across the street to
I'm
the
going to
Paley
tell you a
Hotel.
bagel place you got to go to. It's only open.
But I won't wait in line at the one that everybody goes to.
No,
But
no,
anyway,
don't do
Pops
that.
on Fairfax, the most delicious cheese jalapeno cheese bagel with chive cream cheese.
I'm telling you, you're
Winner.
a fool. Because the best one
Okay.
is I'm searching right now. I'm searching right now. It is a new one. It's near, oh my God, where is it? It's near Overland. Near Overland. And oh my God.
Like
This is
Pico or something, or like Venice.
Overland and Washington.
Whoa,
right next door
Culver City.
Right next door. Oh, there is a Pops Bagels there. Nope. This is the bagel place. It's a, where is it? Cafe
Wait,
Lux?
What's
Wait,
the
no,
one
it's
that
down
everybody
here.
goes to? Like, when they're like, hey.
Mustards. It's Mustard's Bagels. Okay, Mustard's Bagels.
Okay.
Tommy, let me read the menu to this. They are the best bagels. I don't know what's going on with them. They're extra, like, they have almost like a crackly outside. And they make, okay, they're the Grandpa Sam is a Nova salmon, pickled onions, fried capers, dill, and lemon on an everything bagel with house plain schmear.
Okay.
They also have an Miles Andrew, Romanesco sauce, Persian cucumbers, pickled shallots, garlic, parsley oil, and Aleppo pepper on a salted plain bagel. They also have a Wheezy, hazelnut cocoa spread, caramelized bananas, and bee pollen on a salted plain bagel. These are just a few of the. They always have a special too.
Have you tried this one, Calic?
No, is it good?
Calic bagel. It's in Koreatown, and
yes, I have. They have the pepperoni bagel. It's so
pepperoni
good.
Bagel. Is it so good?
It is worth it.
Was there a big line? Because I
didn't go. I sent
box,
a friend.
People,
a friend was there.
Look at this.
Yes.
A box of
it's worth it.
Bagels.
The pepperoni bagel is like unreal.
Okay.
It's everything you'd ever want in a bagel.
I got to do it.
You got to do that, and then you got to go to Mustard's. There's also a place in Eagle Rock that has one that I really want to go to, but it's just too far. I can't go that far.
What's the one that everyone in their interviews, when they're like, tell us your top 5 eats in LA, and they're like, such and such bagel.
Really?
It's the one that everyone waits in line for. What is that?
Let's see. 13 best bagel. I like, let's see. Calic. Is that it?
No.
Is it? Okay. Bagel Renaissance.
No.
C&H Bagels. No, that's not it. Daniel's Bagels. No. Mustard's Bagels. Mustard's Bagels.
There's another one that all the like hip people
Calic.
are like.
Courage. It's Courage Bagels.
Courage.
Yes.
I'm not going to wait in line at Courage Bagels. I don't care how good it is.
That's the one that I was thinking of because it was too far. It's in Virgil. That's not, I don't know. That's pretty far. I don't want to go that far. But they do have one with sardines on it. And I love sardines. Oh, here's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in line here.
Sardines.
Courage Bagels, I think they have a stand at the Hollywood Farmers Market too, don't they? And I think they're fine, but I'm just like, I think mustards are best.
How do you like your bagel? Do you like it toasted or do you like it?
Oh, yeah, toasted. Do you not like it toasted?
No, I like it toasted.
I like
do you
it
scoop out the inside or any of that garbage?
No. I mean, listen, Mustard's Bagel is so good. You got to go there. Can you go there and just let me know? And get the pepperoni one at the other place, Calic.
Yeah. I might go on a bagel tour.
Oh, that would be so good. I saw there's a bakery tour, like a bakery walk or something. LA bakery walk. We got to do that.
What if it's one of those buses, but that goes to bakeries? You said walk, and I was just like, oh, it's too hot.
No, there's no way. I think they would have to drive. If you're going to go to the best bakeries in LA, you definitely would have to be at a bus.
Or just like a Sprinter van.
That would be so fun, Tommy. We should just do that.
And you just have like a bite at each place?
Yeah, why are we in this? Whatever we're doing.
Should we be leading baked good tours of Los Angeles?
Listen, I need something. After I finish this Kickstarter, I am gonna do something radically different because I am stressed, but it's gonna be fun.
What do you think about that girl from that whatever? I think she was on Pretty Little Liars, or she posted that video herself of her crying because she didn't book an audition, and she was like, it's so hard, and it's hard to book a job. Did you watch that video?
No, I didn't. Can you send it to me? I want to watch it.
I couldn't watch the whole thing, but like,
no, send it to me because I wanna be upset about it.
It turned into like her going on the Today Show or Good Morning America.
What?
And I'm just like, so if I post a video of like how hard it is and me crying, do I get a job? Because like I don't want to be insensitive, but I just kind of felt
there
like
are hundreds of us, girl.
Thousands of us. Like,
is it because she's a pretty girl? Yeah, it's
that's literally how that's just our weekly life. And I kind of just want to be like, is that because you had a lot of success when you were younger and you didn't know that it would be a struggle bus?
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. I mean, that's the horrible thing about being a child actor, because it's a lot easier. Not easier, but it's more likely that somebody who's unknown will get a job if they're super old or super young. Those are the only roles out there now. I was told by my manager, like, if you're super old or super young or a certain ethnicity they're looking for, you have a chance, but otherwise forget it. Like, there's so many really qualified people who are so good and have done 50 series and they're all unemployed. They're going to be in a row, like right in front of you, unless there's a specific requirement for like the guy who played JFK. Like, they need to look like JFK, right? So they're going to narrow it down, and they're going to look beyond just people who are super experienced for the role, because they're like, well, he's got to look exactly like him.
Yeah.
Yes, heavy sigh.
Heavy.
It's okay, though. We're going to have our bakery toys on me. Let's buy a Sprinter. Let's talk about the plan.
Yeah, should we do food tours? Food tours. Like, I'm not qualified in any way.
No, me neither.
I might. Yeah, we would just take people to our favorite places in a bus. We hire a driver. And we give you like a little tour of LA while you're at it.
Hey, this is where I got rejected for Nickelodeon. This one, I had a callback and I collapsed in front of the NBC executives. Here's where I shot a Dunkin' Donut commercial and was called an albino.
This is the haunted audition room for Bones that I failed in 17 times. Why was there a piece of wood on the floor to tap dance? We'll never know.
200 South La Brea. Been there 50,000 times. Got cast once. Remember that?
Oh, girl, I'm still going to 200 South La Brea. Our friends work there.
Wait, is that still?
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I'm sorry, got me.
It's kind of it's the commercial. There's now like 2 commercial casting places. That one, and there's this place in Wilshire that never calls me in. I must have done something weird. But the other day, oh my gosh, okay. 2 days ago, I had an audition for a commercial for a very famous commercial casting director that I haven't seen in years.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't figure out why. And it's over in Santa Monica. And it's like upstairs. And I used to go there all the time, and I couldn't figure out why. And it turns out like this casting director just only works with a certain director now. So she's kind of like phased everyone else out. So very interesting. But
you got in. You got in. Maybe you're on the list again.
Got in. And it was like a swimming. It's like a swimming scene audition. And so it said, wear a bathing suit.
No!
And I was like, oh God, no.
No. Did you wear a bathing suit in
And so then I go, audition? I do the, and then I got into the room and the explanation is like, and then this is, then, slate your name, blah, blah, blah. And then go over here. And then we had to like crouch down go over here, take your shirt off, then crouch down on the floor. And there was a table that was sort of the ledge of the pool with like a towel. And you had to like pantomime sort of swimming up to the ledge. So, but the way it was framed, it was like, it just seemed like a little puppet theater stage, but I'm just like a little naked torso. Just coming up for air. And I was like,
why? Oh, are you watching The Comeback? I hear the new
That's the
season is really
I
good.
felt
I'm
like I
sad.
was in The Comeback. The
Yeah.
humiliation never ends. It actually turned out to be very lovely, and the camera guy was really nice, and I had a good time. But it was,
It's
yeah, I
just at a
was
certain
prepared to
point.
disassociate. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just not disassociate. It's dissociate. I learned this week. Did you know?
Wait, what?
Did you know?
It's a disassociate.
Disassociate is when if you get mad at your homeowners association and you would like to part ways with them, you disassociate from them. When you leave your body to cope mentally, that's dissociating.
No.
Dissociate.
I had no idea. I've been using it wrong my whole life.
Because I got spell corrected by my computer when I was typing in the words, and I was like, what?
Oh my God.
But then
Connie.
I've done a little further reading on the internet, and it seems like because it seems like you can use them interchangeably, and it's
Yeah.
not so wrong.
It's not terrible, but technically dissociate is the word, which doesn't even sound like a
I've
word
been
to me.
saying it wrong this whole time.
I mean, I think everybody listening, nobody has been using this right, except for the one person who will tell us they're using it right. Sorry.
English language study grad school person will correct us. I just had a little stroke.
It's okay. We're gonna get to the episode because it's
okay. I'm gonna come enter my body. I'm back.
Enter your body. Just reassociate with your body
reassociating.
and talk about episode 6 of season 4 of The Witcher: Twilight of the Wolf, which is named because, spoiler alert, one of the wolves dies. The Vesemir dies, and that is the Twilight of the Wolf.
He was a wolf. Okay, I see.
Yeah, he's the wolf.
See.
And we this, you don't get this until the end of the episode it opens on the logo of a dead wolf in some stalagmites or something. Which,
oh really? I was getting a glass of water and I was like, oh, I should have pressed pause. I'm like, okay. No. I always like try to notice the little symbol and then it's never anything exciting. The one time.
Well, but you didn't know this until the end of the episode when you see Istrid ruining the room that has all these, I guess, crystals or whatever the mages are channeling. The dark crystal room. So those crystals are the evil magical power, the chaos magic or whatever. And then that's it. And somehow, okay, this episode was really entertaining because the fight choreography was amazing, but it was very weird in that you see basically 30 minutes of just Yennefer and her story, which we didn't have any last episode, which is great. And then suddenly we pop into Ciri and the rats just at the end a little bit and back and forth a little bit. And then there's no Geralt at all. None at all. So it's just very, I don't know. It's very
I think they were like, last episode was about Geralt. This one's about her. I'm wondering if they meant to not have maybe initially was a longer episode just about the witches and we didn't see Ciri and they kind of tacked that on. I don't know.
That's what it did feel like.
I was wildly entertained by
oh my God,
this huge battle sequence. It was really. Let's start from the beginning. We got to go.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. You're right. The fight choreography surpassed, I think, almost any episode.
Yeah.
Except for maybe a few in the first season. Okay. First of all, we're with Viggy, and he's in his mage training room, his stalagmite room. Stalagmites are on the bottom.
Stalactites hang from the
top because mites crawl on the ground. Okay.
I'm gonna call it the Dark Crystal Cave. I'm waiting for a Skeksis to pop out.
100%. And basically, Viggy and his guys are gonna go attack the witches of Monte Calvo, which is where Yennefer and the witches are.
I'm excited for a spinoff called Witches of Monte Carlo, though. I think that would be fun.
And they're gonna kill everybody. So then we cut to Monte Calvo, and the ladies are ready. They're prepared. So everything was teed up at the last episode for this conversation to happen, and we get into it. There's all these girls that are students. They're dressed in a beautiful teal color, and they really want to help out. And Yen's like, no. And then they're like, yes, we're going to do it. And they do it. So Viggy gets infused with everybody's magic, and he starts banging at the door, at the sort of shell that these girls are kind of anchoring around the castle.
Now, why did they wait to heal his face till this episode? You mean he could have sucked their energy like
I
a
guess
Skeksis
it's
the whole
I guess
time?
it's like a temporary change, but he was also able to impersonate Yennefer, right? Like he was posing as other people to fool Istrid.
Yeah.
So he could shape change. He's just leaving it out because he's lazy. It's like us in sweats at home. It's like, well, if I don't have to go out.
Okay.
So he starts draining his friends, trying to like knock down this barrier that for some reason the girls are doing. And the good thing is that the longer they hold out the barrier, the more he keeps like turning his dudes into dust because he's draining them from the inside out, which is not a good way to go. I don't know. It's just bad, right?
Yeah, I don't want to be dusted like that.
Do you know in the 19th century when they discovered all these mummies, Napoleon, when he went down there to Egypt, he was taking the mummies and sending them home, and they would literally grind up mummy dust for people to use as sort of poultices and medicine in England and France and stuff like that, meaning they were grinding up people's bodies and using
and put it on a wound or like digest
medicines. They were doing a variety of things. I cannot imagine they were good, but also that's a human body. They were doing that too. And I kept thinking when these people are melting, I'm like, oh, you could do something with that dust later.
Make a poultice.
Poultice.
A salve, a balm.
Yeah, a balm.
Petrified human.
So
can we take a moment to acknowledge Yennefer's brand new wig?
She's looking great.
I think they took her out of that last episode because they're like, we got to redo. We can get you a new wig. Redo. We got a lot of fittings.
Yeah. No, she's looking fantastic. It was
that
much
wig
better.
was there's like just the right amount of volume at the crown of the head.
Yes. She looks
so
beautiful.
Long, stunning.
She's like, this is my time. This is
but
my
then it's
episode.
Immediately ruined when they dump a bunch of black slime on top of her.
It turned into the ring. And it's like gross. And everybody's slimed with black. And I cannot imagine shooting. They probably shot this for a couple weeks. Like this is a very intricate fight scenes. Every single one of these moves would have required a lot of practice, rehearsals.
They were very abruptly doused in the black goo.
Yeah. I don't understand that. They busted the barrier and got gooed. And then Viggy is like, we're going in. And Viggy's like, I'm going to take Yennefer out. He has a revenge. He's like, I need to specifically kill her. And she went from looking fabulous to really nasty. And it's like, okay, I'm going to take care of this looking nasty. And she does. So Major stopped popping in this really cool manner that's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very like Count Chocula, swirly.
I was not going to say Count Chocula, but that is accurate. It's sort of like the
swirly black stuff.
Creatures in Harry Potter.
Yes. Yes.
Why do I want to call everything as Skeksis?
Skeksis. No, it's the Death Eaters.
Death Eaters, and then what's the one in Lord of the Rings? What are those called?
Yes, the Nilf. Oh my God. Yes, I know. I'm blanking.
Death Eaters, and then
the
Lord of the Rings was
the Wraith Riders.
Ring Wraiths.
Ring Wraiths. Right, that's it.
Okay.
They have a lot of different names. Do you know who those guys are in Lord of the Rings? They're the people corrupted by the rings that were given to them by Sauron. They're former kings and stuff like that. So the rings, they made the rings for the dwarves and the elves and the humans. And so those human people who got those rings, I think there were 7 of them, they basically rotted their souls and got taken over. And those are those dudes.
I didn't know that.
Okay, now you know it.
Is there a way they can come back? I feel bad.
No, they're
trapped in this nether region.
No, they're dead. They're dead inside.
Okay.
It's fine. They're bad guys now. So there's lots of fighting, and we do lose a couple of key people. First of all, fight. Dead lady Margarita.
Margarita. Was she was only in like one other episode, right?
No, she was in a bunch of other episodes. Just like very spattered. Like she'd have one line, she was one of those. She was like me and Buffy. It's like, oh, she's in the background a lot.
Okay.
I didn't die, by the way. So she dead, and everybody's really upset. Then we have the Witchers going against these. There's sort of like a second in command guy who's a real dick. excuse my language, and he does a lot of stuff against the Witchers, but they kind of are very cool.
Yeah, who is that guy? He looks like
He looked like Kahir a little bit.
he looks like a comedic actor from America that I'm trying to think of.
Oh, really?
I can't think of his name. I think he's on Kids in the Hall.
Oh, really?
Anyway,
so
yeah, who is that guy?
I don't know. He's just I don't remember him from any of the other episodes. Was he a second? Again, he was like a margarita for the Viggy side. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're sad, but he does some really bad things. There's a really cool effect where a set of armor crashes into somebody's head and there's people beheaded. There's just a lot of incredible creative ways that they kill people in this sequence that I just love. I'm like, oh damn, I never seen that happen. Oh damn, really good stuff. Kudos to fight choreography.
I love like the lady who she's dressed like she was the one that came in sort of like a classic witch with the pointy hat, the sequin pointy hat. The way she almost falls to the ground and then she like throws a spear and it hits the guy in the head, but then it also smashes up against the rock of the castle. I was like, yes, this is cool.
They give every single character a real hero moment. And again, it's like choreography. You think, oh, magic, it's going to be a magic battle. No, everybody's very physical. They were trained by the Witchers to do physical fighting. So Yennefer's stabbing. Sabrina, the blonde girl, is like being an archer, like so kick-ass. Love her. So and the dwarf girl does this hammer attack that is like so video game, and I love it very much. She jumps down and goes.
Yennefer is acting her titties off. Like she is like snot's coming out and she's crying and she's screaming, like blood curdling screams. Like she is nailing it. She's nailing
I want to be honest with you. I get that script. I would not want to do all that. It would be so exhausting.
Oh, exhausting.
I'm like, ugh, why? Lead girl, take it. So back in the dungeon, Fringilla is roused by Yennefer, and basically Yennefer, through sort of this comms thing they have, is like,
that she has to like stop her fighting and like go like full uhura. And
exactly.
She's like, come in, Captain. I've got the Klingons on line 2.
Got to get these portals up.
Fringilla, can you hear me? Come in.
Mm-hmm. So basically, Fringilla is the only one who could maybe ruin what's going on that side to allow the mages, because the bad guy mages can portal around and get behind people. The other mages can't use portals, and this has always been the thing for like episodes. So basically do this. So then the second in command guy, this a-hole, he makes the teacher protecting the kids kill herself, which is awful. It's so graphic and terrible.
It's so sad.
It was sad. Although I don't remember seeing her ever before. Like, she was a good actor, and I was angry.
Yeah.
This lady.
And I was like, these dumb teenagers, come on.
I thought that they could come to her rescue and help, but they just kind of stood there. But then they
I thought they would like unite their forces through.
Nope. They let her die. So then it's a face-off between Viggy and Yen, and she's wearing the bracelet. There's even a shot where she's like,
Tell me the story about the bracelet. Is that what enables her to portal if the portals are working?
That was the clue that he was a bad guy back in the day with Tisea. That bracelet.
He gave that bracelet to Tisea?
I believe so, yes. Yes.
Did it have any powers? Oh, was it a spy bracelet?
No, because it matches either earrings or a ring that he gave to another person, tying him to the bad guys. So, it was
so
a
did
couple
she just
seasons.
have
it was
it?
last
She's
season.
Just like, I see you. I've got this souvenir of how.
It was a romantic gift and protection, but it also is the crucial clue. They identified the stone as being mined in West Redania, the location of Vilgefortz's secret experiment to create the fake Ciri.
Oh.
So it exposes his whole plan and reveals him to be a bad guy. And they tie it all together with that bracelet. So she's wearing the bracelet, which is really cool. And I love it. And she gets, God, her acting is so good. So anyway, they fight. Then Fringilla, for some reason, 2 dudes come to unlock her and are a dick. And then she kicks their butts and gets those diamidium bracelets off that suppress her magic. And then she's like, let's go to work. She goes to Istrid, my favorite hottie, and it's like, hey, we have to get the portals working. And he's like, I can undo this with this book. This spell has to be undone with this book. So, oof.
Meanwhile, he's like, is he like, whoa, what happened to you, girl? She is
She's
unwell.
does not look good. Istrid, for some reason, they let stick around in the
Yeah,
library.
like
But for
he's like, well, I've had it rough. I've just been over here growing out my hair.
It's true.
Meanwhile, Fringilla's ripped all of hers out.
Yeah, and has no fingernails and been tortured, and it's just horrible. I love Fringilla, though. She's going to get her day. I know she will. Anyway, we have a little sequence where there's some illusion magic going on. And Yennefer is actually Tisea kind of haunting Vilgefortz, which is really cool.
I was so excited. I thought, oh my God, Tisea's back. She's back from dead.
No.
She's dead, right?
Yeah, she's really dead, sadly.
No.
But it was Philippa, because remember, she's like an illusion magic. She was basically pretending to be one of his allies and helping Yennefer, or Yennefer was just posing as Fringilla. So this is where I'm a little upset, because Yennefer says, hey, Philippa, don't kill him. I need to brain drain him. She says, Philippa.
Why did she need to do that? Why didn't she just freaking kill him?
She wanted information about Ciri, but unfortunately, he's able to two-way that and be like, oh, Ciri is your weakness. And it has to do with her womb. You know, all the stuff in season 1 where she can't have a baby, all that stuff. So she's your weakness. So he fights back and he disappears. And I'm so mad at her at this point for not just killing the guy, but fine. She sends Philippa to undo the water tower, which is very crucial later in the episode. Back to, Yennefer's really mad and she goes out and she kills the guy who's fighting with the kids. She stabs him so good. Just, it's so badass. I can't even tell you. She sends the girls into the catacombs, and then a dude with some roaches appears. Was that random?
Oh, the guy that the Witchers fight?
Yeah, with the two big roaches. I'm like, why does this guy got roaches? I don't know.
Well, I think they just needed monsters for the Witchers to fight. But then she very quickly kills. She spins some blood and severs his head.
Yeah,
is that
it was very fast. Yes, and it was
he was barely there. I was like, he feels like he had a bigger part than this. And he was kind of dressed up like Mortal Kombat a little bit.
He was. It was like, where is he from? Is he a new bad guy? Is he with? He did not seem like it was Vicky, but like, I wish I had seen. It looked like they did cut out a sequence, because where were the other Witchers? Did they die?
There's 3 Witchers, right?
Yes. So I got lost. I don't know what happened to 2 of the Witchers. I know that
I think those 2 are still alive.
Okay. Because then Yennefer gets called back by Tess to go to the courtyard. Istrid is willing to sacrifice his life, but Yennefer's like on comms. She's like, don't do it. And she's doing something else. And then Vesemir and Viggy get into it. And Vesemir gets a huge stab, but then kills Vesemir before Vesemir reveals Geralt is my son. That was a crazy reveal.
I didn't realize that was a reveal. I just thought he meant like the same way that Ciri is Yennefer's kid.
Oh, I thought that was a big reveal. I don't know. We'll see. Did we know that before?
Reveal.
Did we know that before?
Is he his son because like he created him as a Witcher?
I don't know. Oh no, he's just a surrogate father. Okay. Well, I read too much into it. Vesemir is not Geralt of Rivia's biological father, but surrogate.
But how come? I just was mad that this guy was like, I'm gonna kill him, and meanwhile, Yennefer's like, I need information. So like,
it made me really mad. And then she doesn't kill him. Even in the end, he disappears. I'm so mad.
Okay, but what's the thing? Like, he's one by one teleporting everyone, and I thought he was teleporting them to like his dungeon or the crystal cave or whatever, but he's just teleporting them all to the foyer of the castle.
I know. And then they have like a jet
or something.
And then they have a Jets and Sharks like face off between the 2 groups at the very
they do
end.
like shield wall, like fire and ice.
Yeah, so they do this really cool fire, and then as we know, fire magic is super evil and destroys your soul. And as Viggy is sending this sort of like flamethrower effect at the other mages, they're fighting back, but they're losing. And then Philippa finally gets the water out of the well. Yennefer swirls it up like a tornado. Super cool effect. And like, who knew a puddle could turn the tide of a
But
fight?
so she was just planning that the whole time. They only used the water once. But like, why was that so important that she had to send her down? Like,
I mean,
that didn't
I don't
do
know.
them in
It's
for
a little
good.
retconny. It's a little it's really like armchairing. Let's like, well, we need her to go and get water because we think that these guys are going to use fire. I don't know. You're right. It's a
Oh,
little
because fire against them. Okay,
fire
water
against
against the fire
water.
magic. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's a little weird. But and then Istrid gets his body drained and cracks all the dark crystals. And then Viggy loses his power. So he doesn't have a glowing eye anymore and all that stuff. And
So wait, the dark crystal cave, when that crumbles, does that mean that he can't
the regular
teleport
girl,
anymore?
he doesn't have as access to chaos magic anymore. And I think that the regular mages can portal now. He hasn't his
That's why
control
they're
over
able
the
to portal
portals
and then like go. It was interesting that like to win that fight, all they had to do was portal to the other side of the people from behind.
I mean,
Like, that's all it took.
all you need to be is behind somebody. I don't know. Anyway, Fringilla portals out with Istrid. He's still not quite dead, but he does die right there with Yennefer, which is
I thought for sure she was like, "Help, Siri, help!" I thought Siri would use some power, bring him
Yennefer
back.
was going to be able to do this. No, I agree. It was kind of lame because it's like you have 800 witches around. Somebody's got to have enough juice to stabilize this guy. Nope.
Yeah, use your juice. And
he was too hot to live. He was too hot to live.
Too hot to live. I love that.
Anyway, this whole sequence was wild. It must have taken 8 years to shoot. I can't imagine the stamina, the training, the coordination, the rehearsals. It was just badass on every level.
Like you have to build the set and then you have to like destroy the set. And once you start destroying it, like you can't reshoot anything. So that's a lot of planning.
No, it's great. Then randomly we go to Siri, which just pissed me off because I hate her. I hate these rats.
I hate the rats.
Ugh. I hate her haircut. I hate it.
The shag is so anachronistic.
It's a wolf cut. It's so bad. A wolf
cut. Okay, I did something bad on accident. I was looking. Why doesn't the Netflix just show me my shows that I've been watching? Like, why is that not the first? Like, continue.
It should be the first thing. Continue. It should be the first.
Because sometimes I have to go back in and type The Witcher.
No,
W.
It's so weird.
I. Boop, 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 boop. T. It takes so long. So anyway, and I clicked on The Witcher, the rat story, or.
So we got to watch that because it's like a special. I think they were trying to do a spinoff with the rats, and it didn't go forward. But they did shoot a whole hour, and we have to watch it after.
But did that come out? Did that come out before this came out?
No, it was a secret and it dropped after the season. It's a secret.
Okay. Because I was confused because it was like dropped in like, I don't know, November 2025. I'm like, oh, this must have come out before. And I never noticed.
No, it was some kind of secret.
And then I watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched like a few minutes of it and it immediately spoils something like not very upsetting.
Oh, no. Well, you're spoiled, but it's fine. You could just pretend. It's okay. We're 2 episodes away, all right?
So
anyway,
guys,
we have to deal.
Don't watch that thing yet.
Don't watch it. But I'm just so confused about what's going on with these rats. They kidnapped this small boy with a terrible wig, and I was like, oh, Tom's going to hate this kid.
The bulbousness. The audacity of the bulbousness of this wig. Shaped like a light bulb. Like he looked like
Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, he looked like a hairband.
Dutch boy. He looked like were Buster Brown shoes a thing? Let me look that up. Buster Brown shoes.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, okay. There's this like
I don't even want to talk about in detail
Buster
about what
Brown
happens here.
is this like old school brand of shoes, and the
Okay, let me see. Buster
the
Brown.
motto is this like blonde boy with like a red
Oh my God, it
beanie
is!
on with a
It
dog.
is! The kid is
It's
the Buster
so
Brown kid.
stupid.
Oh,
Ugh.
shoot. Oh my God, Tommy.
I wanted
Yes,
him
you're
to
right.
die immediately.
I don't know why they kept him around. And then Siri was so mean to him. And I'm like, I don't like this Siri who's mean to little kids.
She slapped him across the face, and then he has a black eye.
And then she has to, then this kid later has to watch all of them do coke. It's terrible.
Oh my God. The like hard rock cocaine. They couldn't even grind it into a fine powder. It's just like full on salt crystals that they're snorting. People, don't do cocaine. Don't do it.
No, you don't need it. It's ruined your nose. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
I've never done it.
I'm too high strung. I would die.
Yeah.
And also it just seems gross to do. I don't even like using Afrin.
Well, I was always worried that I would just want to do it all the time. So I never did it.
Oh, okay. I got you. I don't even want to go into detail. What happens is we have this fight. Falca gets crazy and bloodlusty. We go back. We do a bunch of coke. Her girlfriend, who I just forget the name of, she's like, oh, you're a monster now, which I'm like, what? And it's like, love me for everything I am. This is who I am. And then they kiss. And I'm just like, I don't understand any of it. This poor child who I hate.
Because they're teenagers and we're just having issues. I did like when she was like, stab, 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 stab.
Yeah, it was good. She was very good. She's always very good. Her acting is great. She didn't ask for that hair. I don't know.
And then explain to me the evil Witcher guy at the end and goes,
Leo Bonhart.
What? What's his name?
He's a Witcher killer. Leo Bonhart. He's a bounty hunter, and he kills Witchers. That's why he has.
That's right. That's right. He goes over to these little girls playing with a Falca doll, and it's weirdly dressed like current Falca.
Wait, can't remember.
Falca, why am I confusing Falca with for Siri? Who's Falca?
That's Siri's fake name. That's Siri's right. That's Siri's fake name with the rats. She's Falca.
Okay.
So she's like this little folk hero.
Thank you. I was like, wait, why am I calling her Falca? But her name is Siri. Okay, that's her fake identity. So now, so you're saying she's become a folk hero.
She's become a folk hero to everybody, and she's
that doll did not have the accurate wolf cut.
It did not have the wolf cut yet. No, but he's going to use that.
He steals it because
he murders a bunch of people because he wants to know where the rats went, and he knows that Falca is a really great fighter, and he takes that doll. I think Siri gave that doll to the kid last couple episodes ago, 3 episodes ago.
What? How are we supposed to?
Am I forgetting that?
Don't they know that we're taking months in between episodes?
I don't know if I remember that or not, but I'm like, why else would he have taken it? I just don't remember that she gave him this doll. So he takes the doll, regardless of whether it showed up before. He takes the doll and he walks away from it, and then he kills all these other people. I just found the thing where the guy spit on him and then he put the spit back in his mouth. That was so gross. I will watch anybody be decapitated, disemboweled in any orifice, and yet spit just makes me just want to vomit.
No, I can't. I'm out.
So and then he took the doll. So the ending is that they're burning the mage book that Istrid wanted and that Viggy used. So basically this book, and remember that book and this technique was all the way from the prequel. This is all tying together lore-wise in a beautiful way. They burn the book, and then Yennefer's like, where does the white flame keep his most precious things? She portals in and is like, where the hell is my daughter? Where the F is my daughter? And so she's in the tower where Emir is keeping, she doesn't know this, fake Ciri. And Geralt and crew are on their way to get fake Ciri, but they don't know that either. Or do they? I think they do know that's a fake Ciri. So I don't know exactly.
Meanwhile, she's off just getting bad haircuts and killing people.
She's hanging out with bad people and becoming
a rebellious teenage
slapping little kids.
Summer.
I don't like it. I don't like her slapping little kid.
So, but why didn't they teleport into Vilgefortz's evil lair, the dark crystal cave?
Because Yen tried to peel the information out of Viggy's mind where Ciri is. but she only got so far, I think. And she isn't aware that fake Siri is Siri. Emir's Siri that he's getting married to is fake Siri.
But why don't they go just kill? Why don't they go to the lair and kill him since they know where he is?
Well, I'm mad that they just let Viggy go away.
Because obviously Istrid
Where'd
was
he go?
just there. Fringilla was just there. They know where they just teleported from there. Why can't they all teleport over and do him in?
Well, I guess they don't. They assume he may be not there. I don't know. I would have gone and checked there at least. Maybe he went to his bedroom to get some underwear before he goes on the run. I don't know. He is wounded.
Definitely has some racing stripes in his tidy whities. And it's like, oof.
Well, here's the thing.
Refresh.
Exactly. He's got some skitty markies. But here's the thing. He gets really beat up so many times, and yet at the end, he just kind of portals away, and I'm really mad. Like, the guy, he gets stabbed just as bad as Vesemir does, and yet Vesemir got stabbed with the most detail. Like, it was very...
the black goo coming. Is that supposed to be blood, or is it like that's what's inside of witchers, or that's just what evil spears make you ooze black goo?
Maybe all of the above. I don't know. All I know is that I'm mad that Viggy is still alive, and he better... I mean, we have 2 episodes left. I assume Amir's going to die, but there is one more season.
He did get stabbed very briefly by Vesemir.
Yeah.
With like a little, like a tiny knife, and he seems to be noticing, like, we could see that he has a wound still. So maybe I'm hoping for an infection.
Yeah, I mean, a little pus.
Sepsis. Something like that.
I know. He's not going to just die off camera. That's not going to happen. But I'm tired of this guy. He's like a cockroach. Just take him down. And that's it. So we've set up the stage for a lot to happen in 7. I'm going out of town for 2 weeks to Brussels and the Netherlands for 2 conventions. So please come see me at Comic-Con Brussels or Comic-Con Holland. And then we will wrap this up in May, Tommy. And then we'll move, and then we'll have to watch The Rats, and then we'll have to watch the anime that we missed. It's supposed to be so good. The Witcher. And then we'll move on to Bridgerton, I guess. Oh, I'm so tired just thinking about all that.
Exhausting.
But
I like watching TV, so it'll be fun.
I do too. Okay. Well, everybody, please download Tommy's album.
I will get Felicia's book in person,
you want my book?
A hard copy from a local bookshop, or you can...
Or wherever you want. The most important thing is, if you hear about the Guild reunion movie, please sign up with your email. That's all we really need a lot of emails to be able to make this movie. So please sign up. I'll be announcing it pretty soon. And if you hear me scream about it, you know it's important. So love you guys. See you later.
Play our music. I'm playing our music. Here we are. Oh, look at that.
Yes. Oh, so professional. Thanks, you guys.
All right, bye. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Have a very Witcher